Hello, everybody. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome to part 5 of AI Explained Like Your 5 series. Topic for today is generative AI. Today, we'll be covering topics like what is generative AI, its definition, how it differs from traditional AI, things it can create, real world applications. Also, the difference between generative AI, machine learning, deep learning, and the relationship between it. So it's going to be a fun video to watch. It's going to be short and sweet, beginner friendly, student friendly, easy to understand video. So hope you're ready. So first of all, what is generative AI? In the name itself, it's there. It's the AI that creates, not just analyzes. In machine learning, we saw, right? When I say machine learning, we understand that it's something which is learning from patterns. When I say deep learning, we understand that something happened with neural networks, layers. If you haven't checked out, you can check out the previous videos of the same series where I've explained those topics as well. So generative AI is a AI that creates brand new content. It could be text, it could be images, it could be audio, it could be video or code. Instead of just analyzing or sorting or labeling content that already exists, this AI will create something new. Okay? And the difference between generative AI and traditional AI. In traditional AI, what is happening is that looks at existing data and gives back an answer, label, or decision. It never produces anything new. A spam filter labels an email spam or not spam, it doesn't write a new one. We have seen in the previous video because of we saw when weights and bias and all of that, where it's uh, we saw how it's able to sort all the spam emails, how it's kind of lean, it might kind of lean towards bias, lean towards spam. All of that we saw. What is it doing there? It is analyzing some keywords, analyzing some patterns, and it's sorting there. It's not generating anything new. Whereas in generative AI, it studies patterns in existing content. Yes, it does analyze patterns, then it produces brand new content that never existed before. Example, ask it to write a spam sounding email and composes one from scratch. Okay, you're not giving it a spam email, you're asking it to generate a spam email. So simple way to remember is traditional AI judges what's given to it and generative AI makes something new. The next topic is five things can create. Of course, you can create so much more. I'm just giving an example here. Generative AI isn't limited to text. The same basic idea now scratches across five different types of content. It could be text, it could be images, it could be audio, video, code, so much more. Okay. Text includes articles, emails, stories, answers, images, pictures from a text description. You can say, right? Even the thumbnails which I'm using for my YouTube videos and elsewhere, what is it I'm giving? I'm giving it a prompt. I'm telling it how do I want it. I'm describing what not should be included in that. I'm describing the way the background should have. I mean, I'm describing where and all the content can be, the font of it. I'm giving it a description and it's generating an image. Similarly, audio, music or realistic speech, video, short clips from a prompt or photo, right? Dali, Midjourney, okay, all of that, images, videos, all of that. Code, working programs from a description. Working programs from a description. You can just say, write me a program in a particular language, say in Python language, where I'm doing a banking system, a student or a student registration system, something. Okay, text generation example: writing articles, emails, stories, or answering questions directly. Example: look at the prompt. Write a short personal birthday poem for your dad on request. Okay, this is an example. Prompts are actually, this is a very not very specific. What kind of, uh, what is the sentiment of the poem? All of that. It should be a more custom, more what do you say? Detailed. See that when we come up, we will also be covering prompt generation in the series coming ahead. That time I'll tell you more about it. What kind of prompts have to be written. Okay, for now let's just see what's given here. Image generation, turning a short text description into an original picture. Example: type a cat astronaut on the moon and get exactly that. Okay. Audio generation, composing original music or generating a natural sounding voice. Example, turning typed text into a realistic voiceover for a video, isn't it? Video generation, producing short video clips from a written prompt or a still photo. Example, turning one photo into a few seconds of animated motion. Sometimes even Google Photos does that and gives it to you. So where it's already at work, beyond chatbots, generative AI has quietly slotted into real jobs across very different industries. Suppose for marketing and advertising, drafting ad copy, product descriptions, and social captions in seconds, instead of doing all this manually, hiring a team of designers. And I'm not saying they are not useful, of course they are. If you have to make some changes, add human touch to it, all of that, it's very important. I'm just telling how how we have reduced hours of workload into seconds using generative AI. Software development, audio completing code, spotting bugs, and explaining unfamiliar code to a developer, isn't it? Even in a small scale, to solve small programs which is given in assignments or exams, we take it to help explain me this as look like I'm 5 years old, like I'm 10 years old. Give it to me in exam answer format, isn't it? So customer support, drafting personalized on brand replies to customer questions instantly. Education, generating practice questions, explanations, and study guides tailored to one student. It's very relatable to all of us, right? Design and art, generating logo concepts, illustrations, and mood boards from nothing more than a short written description. So we can see how widely it's used, how creatively it gives the answer. Something which might take us hours to do is generated in seconds, a fraction of seconds. It's amazing. So the common thread, generative AI hands people a rough first draft in seconds so the human can refine it rather than starting from a blank page. So first it'll give you some idea, then you'll be like, yeah, this is also good. What if we include this also? It's gonna be more nice. Or this doesn't suit my content actually, I would want to something else. There's so much way you could refine it once the starting is given. Next, let's understand the relation between generative AI, ML, all of that. So generative AI is not a rival to AI, ML, or DL. It's actually inside it. In the starting videos, we have understood that AI is something, the main idea of artificial intelligence is to make machine intelligent in simple terms. Now, machine learning is one way to do that. It's not the only way, it's one way to do that, one way to achieve the goal. And that is by, learning, identifying patterns from given data sets. Deep learning is one way to see, it's given here also. Given here also. It was in the previous video as well, where we understood the relationship. So deep learning is one way to achieve machine learning. Is one way to achieve machine learning. The same, identifying patterns from data sets, learning patterns from data, that can be done by using layered neural networks. Now, generative AI is a specific use of deep learning, using those deep networks specifically to create new content. So it's not, all of these are not separate parts. Even before I have told, all of these are not separate parts. They're actually very interconnected to one another. So artificial intelligence is making machines act smart using any technique available. It could be any technique. So many techniques are available. Machine learning is one way to achieve the goal of artificial intelligence, which is learning patterns from data instead of handwritten rules like if this then this. No, here we are giving data sets and that's going to recognize and even it's going, you can apply new data does not yet seen before as well. So deep learning is one way to achieve machine learning, which is learning using many layered neural networks. Generative AI is a specific use of deep learning, where we use those deep networks specifically to create new content. So small amount of older generative technology didn't use deep learning at all. But nearly every generative AI system today, including image and text generation, is built on it. Okay. Next, let's see one example how all four are interconnected, how all four are used. Suppose let's say a text generating chatbot. Here's how it checks every single box one layer at a time. AI Act Smart holds a conversation. How is AI used here? It's Act Smart. It holds a conversation. Means it is not going to act like it doesn't know what's happening. A chatbot. Suppose suppose you say in Zomato. I'm just giving an example. Okay, nothing like that. Some food got misplaced or something like that, and you are going to the customer service chatbot. Just an example, or any chatbot for same. There it's going to hold on to the conversation based on what you have told. It's not going to be like after every sentence, it's not going to change the situation. It's not going to change the scenario. It's going to hold in the conversation till the end. First what you replied, then after that what it replied, to that what you replied, to which what it replied. It's going to hold on to the conversation. That's AI. Machine learning, it is learned language from data. It has learned how does it's not knowing English from start, right? It has read lots of books, lots of articles, lots of websites. From there the data is able to make sentences, it's able to uh, learn the language. DL, built from a neural network. Generative AI writes brand new replies, right? Each time not getting the same reply, each time you're getting reply based on what you have typed. Okay, so not every AI reaches the center. A 1990s rule-based chess program is AI, but was never ML. Why was it never ML? Because it was rule-based. Machine learning is pattern reasoning recognition based. If it's rule-based, then it's not machine learning. Correct. A basic spam filter can be machine learning and even deep learning, but it labels. It never generates, so it's not Gen AI. So each layer is optional. One into the next. It's not necessary that every AI you see is going to have these four. It's not necessary, but it can exist. It need not exist as well. So knowing where a system sits tells you what to expect from it. A generative label means it can create. A plain AI or ML label often just means it can decide or sort. I think it's very clearly understood even based on this, and even this one I think has helped you in a great extent. And so if you watch it in the series format, right, it's going to help you relate to a very great extent. So AI, ML, DL, Gen AI. Each one a narrower, more specific slice of the one before it. Let's do a quick revision before we end this video. Generative AI, AI that creates brand new content instead of just judging it. Traditional AI or predictive AI, AI that labels, sorts, or decides, it never creates anything new. Text generation, writing original articles, stories, or answers. Image generation, creating an original picture from a text prompt. Audio generation, composing music or generating a realistic voice. Video generation, producing short clips from a prompt or photo. Code generation, writing or completing working program code. Artificial intelligence is the broad goal of making machines act smart. Machine learning is the learning patterns from data instead of fixed rules. Deep learning, machine learning using many layered neural networks. So that's generative AI, which we have covered today. Even if you see generating something new, it's not like suddenly it's able to generate, right? It has also learned something. I'm not saying, as we saw, generative AI is coming within ML, means what? It has learned from data sets. How is it differentiating from it? Is it's able to create something new as well, that you have to understand. So I hope I have, gotten the concept into your head at least to a certain level. I think it was a very fun topic to understand, to relate, because we use it almost every day. So for more such easy explanations, check out the series. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye bye.